So hey, what's up guys, Riotbox here and welcome back to our MotoGP 18 career mode. So here we are then, we're going to be heading in to the next round, which I believe is Le Mans. And indeed it is. See, we've got Le Mans and then we've got Mugello in this episode. So if we look at the standings, we've been requested to take a look at the MotoGP standings. So as you can see, Marquez leading the way from Dovi, and then Vinales, Zarco and Rossi. So that's that. Moto2 Championship, you can see, obviously Baldesseri's leading our way, and then Banai, I was saying Bagnai, but Banai, he's leading the way, and then we're in third. And then take a look at Moto3, see Jorge Martin, Aaron Canet, and then Bajecki in third place. So that's the all the championships. Also, someone wants me to change the gloves and the helmet, no, the gloves and the boots. So I'm just gonna go with well, green kind of matches the speed up colours, but I suppose we'll just go for orange for now, just so it matches. Yeah, we'll go for orange, just so it all matches. There you go. So that's for that person that wanted that. So bike development, I don't think we've got enough points. No, you need 7k, almost 8k, 7,800. So let's get into the next race. We've obviously been doing pretty well, so I'm going to keep it on hard for this race and then pop it up to probably 95% for the next one. So let's get into the race. So here we are then for qualifying. You can see coming to the garage for the first race of this episode. So you can see greeting our engineer. Let's get into a qualifying lap then. So I'm going to leave it all as is, and we're just going to head out, fast forward a bit, and we'll head out for a lap. So I do like to skip forward by about half an hour into the session, just so we've got some people's lap times to compare our performance to. So here we are then. We're going to turn traction control off, but I'm going to put it on for the race because it helps with the tyre wear. But here we are then, coming around into turn number 1, quite a difficult turn number 1. We pick it up alright actually. Going to turn number 2 then, the chicane, you can see people coming out the pits. We missed that first apex really, and hit turn 4. And now we're coming under the Dunlop bridge, and then down the hill into turn number 5, and then turn 6. You can see we're 4 tenths off of the pace, and we're just in behind Isaac Vinales, so we're getting a lot of wheel spin there. Gonna have to watch the wheel spin. I haven't played this game in about a week, so I pre-record the episodes at the weekend, and it's now Friday, so gonna make some more for the week. So that's why it's gonna take me a little bit of time to get up to pace again in this first qualifying session at least. So as you can see, we're already nearly on the money, so we're doing okay into turn number 8, and then turn number 9. Was that? No, that was turn 8 there. So if we catch up to Isaac Vinales, this should be a pretty decent lap, but I'm going to put in a few laps, see what we can do. I do really enjoy Le Mans as a circuit, and it is actually the 24-hour Le Mans this weekend, so hopefully I'll be making a video on Project Cars 2 on that. And we've lost a second through the third sector. How have we managed to do that? It's coming around the final corners, getting on very ride. Out at turn 14 then. Let's see what we do. We go fastest overall. So how did we lose a second in the third and then go 8 tenths quicker? That doesn't make any sense to me. So we're going to go for another lap. Coming around the final corner, then we're up behind Isaac Vinales, and we haven't managed to improve on that first lap. So I'm going to go for one more lap. And as you can see, Baldesseri's currently on pole with 37.9, so let's see if we can beat that then. So here we are going to come through the final few sectors. You can see we've had a bit of a mixed lap. I did actually go about half a second under, but now I've gone really deep into the penultimate corner, and that's probably going to cost us some time. We were red, we were up on our time, so we still go up on our time despite running wide at the final corner. So that's going to do it from me for qualifying. Let's get into the race. So as you can see, we took pole position, and I'm definitely going to be turning up the difficulty at the next round. I'm going to be putting up to 100%, but you do notice that in the race I lose a bit of pace, so maybe this time out it's just qualifying where I'm quicker. But we got another pole position, so that's decent. Hopefully then in the next race 100% difficulty to be more realistic for me, as I am noticing that I am improving a lot of this game just naturally as you play it more. I've had people commenting telling me to turn up the difficulty, so I'm going to do it. It's just having the confidence to do it, isn't it? But nonetheless, let's get into the first round then. So here's the first race of the episode. We've got Le Mans. We're on pole position, and I've accidentally put on the soft tyre combination. Oh dear. This is not good. I'm going to have to whack traction control up to 2. I didn't mean to go on softs. I completely forgot. These soft tyres are not going to last the 3 laps for me. I always have to whack a hard in the rear. But if we use traction control, we should be able to control it. Coming to turn number 2 then. Oh no, we've braked so early into turn 2. We've had 3 riders go around the outside. Fanati's crashed. And here's Banaya. There's someone correcting me. It's not Bagnaya, you don't pronounce the G, it's a silent G. Correct me if they're wrong, but you know. Come through turn 6 then, we've got Vier. I'm going to get up alongside him, I'm going to brake underneath him into turn number 7. Oh, come on, he's up the inside again. I'm trying to watch the rear, to be honest. And Oliveira's up our inside. So we're just getting swamped here at the start of this race. Up into turn number 8. And who's that coming all up our inside? Who came up the inside of all of us there? Lacuna? I have no idea how you say his name. But he's up into 4th place. We come up the inside then into turn number 9. Then into turn 10. Let's see if we can push it onto the back of Banaya. Braking late. See, the 3rd sector is where I lose it, but the final sector we are quickest, as demonstrated on that last qualifying lap we did. So we're into 3rd place right now, onto the back of Alex Marquez, bringing it around into turn 13, then to turn 14, accelerating onto the straight then. Getting across the curb, almost touching the gravel. That could have ended badly. So the front tyre is looking worse than the rear tyre for once. But we should be able to make it last, to be honest. It's turn number 1. Can we hang it around the outside? That's not going to work. Can we break up the inside? They are very late on the brakes. Into turn number 3. And then get a decent exit out of turn number 4. We get a good run through the chicane. And we're on to the back of the 1st place man, which is Lorenzo Baldessari. He come up the inside, or tried to come up the inside, at turn number 6. And we're running a bit wide. Bring it back, or else we'll lose out to 3rd place again. Which is, of course, Alex Marquez coming under the HJC. Banner braking about there. And to turn number 7, bring it round. This is a sector where we lose the time. So we've got to watch out into turn 9, whether we will come under attack from anyone. Into turn 9 we go. Well, turn 8. I mean, not turn 9, turn 8. And then try pick up a bit of a slipstream. So hopefully in the final sector we will catch up to Baldessari. But this 3rd sector we're not going to. Break into turn 9. And try get a decent exit into turn 10 as we get across the curb. Oh, look at us spinning up the rear there. Don't want to spin on the rear, but the front tyre, if you look at the front, it looks completely shot. Look at the front tyre already. Soft tyre not working around here then at Le Mans. But we're into the lead then for the final lap. So let's see if we can keep it ahead into turn 13. Get a decent exit through turn 14 and then onto the straight. Let's watch out for Baldessari in the slipstream, but we've taken the lead of the Grand Prix. Can we take another win in our career? But look at that front tyre. The front tyre is going to be gone by the end of the lap. So we set fastest lap of the race as well. It's turn 2. Turn 3, not turn 2, sorry. And then out of turn 4. Under the Dunlop Bridge then and braking down into turn number 5 and 6. Let the bike roll in, but we run a bit wide, bring it back, we pick up that late apex, get a decent run. Look at that, look at the front tyre, it's going to be completely gone soon. Oh, look at it, just breaking into there. Very, very heavy on the front we are. Especially around this track, it's not usually a problem. Normally I can run the soft front tyre, but obviously not around here. We're going to have to brake a little bit earlier because we can't carry too much speed into here or else we'll lose the front. We don't want the front to fold on us. But we're going to have to watch out for this front tyre. So we're through the difficult 3rd sector for us. And hopefully we can just bring it round. And hopefully convert this into a victory as long as the front tyre doesn't go on us. Braking then into turn 9. Oh no. Ran deep. That's my usual braking point. Which means the front tyre is gone. The front tyre is gone if you look in the bottom right. The front tyre is gone. I can feel it. Under braking. Watch out, we've only got a few corners to go and we're understeering like mad through here. Oh, we're going to have lost so much time. Into turn 13. Oh, come on. Through turn 14. and bring it round. And we are going to take the victory, only just by the skin of our teeth. So next time we might have to whack the mediums on. But with traction control on a little bit higher than usual, we were able to manage the rear. And I was really concentrating on managing the rear, so I'm glad we were able to do it. But definitely whacking up the difficulty for the next one. So you can see, we did it in 5 minutes. And we take over the lead of the championship here in Moto2. So definitely time to whack up the difficulty. So got some decent development points as well. Yeah, there we go. We took the win. Right, so here we are then. We're going to head into the next weekend. We're going to whack the difficulty up to realistic. Is there a simulation after? No, it's just realistic. Oh, extreme is 120. So we're going to whack it up to 100%. Qualifying arm race. Let's get into this one. Mugello going to be the first one with 100% difficulty. So let's see how we get on. Here we are for qualifying them. Let's see how we get on at this pretty miserable looking Mugello circuit today with the weather. So let's whack the traction control down to 1 for qualifying. And let's get into this opening lap, and we'll see what we can do. So we run very wide through there. Look at all the yellow smoke around the circuit. But let's get into this first lap, and we'll see how we get on a little bit further into it. So coming through the first sector, we're 3.5 tenths down. I did mess up turn number 1 though, and we did make a bit of contact. So I'll take that, to be honest. So let's see how we get on. So coming around to end the first lap, we are about 2 seconds off the pace. It is our banker lap, so hopefully now we can get into a decent lap. You can see, yeah, 2 seconds off the pace in 25th place. So let's push on then. So coming across the line then, we are going to still be about 2 seconds off of the pace. We really need to improve. But again, let's keep on pushing. This 100% difficulty is proving harder than I thought. So going around the final corner then, let's see how far we're off. We're off the pace now. We're in 31st place at the minute. We really need to get a better lap in, and we move up to 17th place. That's a better lap. 6.5 tenths off, so let's go for one more then. So coming around the final corner then, I am seriously struggling on this 100% difficulty. As you can see here, we're going to have lost all that time, and I cannot do this anymore. I cannot do this 100% difficulty, so let's get into the race then. Can't just keep spending my time around here. We are all the way down in, I didn't even get to see what position we were in, but that's a poor qualifying, that's frustrating. So let's get into the race and let's hope for a better race. Here we are then for the race then. Let's get into bike settings. I am going to have to put medium on. Maybe medium on the rear. Actually, we were okay with the rear last time, but you know what? We're going to go for, yeah, we'll go for medium. So let's see how we get on with medium. Let's go out to the track then, and let's do this. So we are starting in. Ooh, that is not good. Right in the middle of the grid. Right in the middle of the grid. So here we are then for the start of this Grand Prix. Then it's really loud for some reason around here, but anyway, it's a brighter day than it was in qualifying, so maybe that will help us out. I don't know. But we're up into 12th place, up into P11. And then climbing through the grid as we come into turn number 1. Braking very late up the inside into turn 1. Up into 5th place we go. Onto the back of Banaya. And Alex Marquez gets shifted back into 4th spot there. As Banaya moves ahead of him. So maybe it's just qualifying we're struggling. We've had a decent start to this race. But let's not speak too soon. Let's see if we can keep it up with them through the race. I'm really having to push. Like I've noticed in qualifying, to get that time I had to push like mad, and I went over the limit that I could do. But can we get up the inside of Alex Marquez here into turn number 6? No, we can't. Stick it with him. We're okay through sector 1, but it's through these longer corners where I'm struggling right now. And you'll see this is the first corner where we start to lose some real time. And look at the gap that's just formed through there. It's because I didn't take a wide enough entry. Come on then. So let's see if we can reel it back into this braking zone, into this chicane. Ooh, on the limit. Look at the rear that just went on us there. Oh, come on. So we're holding 5th place, we're holding station into turn number 12. And it's these long swooping corners where we lose out. As you see, look, Brad Binder trying to make it 3 underneath us, but it's not going to work for him. Through turn 13. Oh my god, through turn 14. Come on, get back past them. I clipped the back of 8th place, so back into 5th place right now. Coming to the final corner, and the final corner is another one where we lose out. You can see, look at that, them both coming up the inside. See, we just can't get the bike round. Let's go, come on. Let's get past Ika Lacuona. Is that his name? Get past him. Onto the back of Remy Gardner. We've got a really good run with the slipstream. There's nothing he can do. We have the slipstream. There's nothing he can do. 177 mile an hour, topping out at braking very, very late indeed into turn number 1. Look at that, come on. On to lap number 2 we go. As you can see, Alex Marquez and Bonaya getting a bit out of shape there, battling with each other. I'll take 5th place on this bike, because I have to remember, right, I was on a lower difficulty, so I was going to finish higher. But this isn't a very good bike. Like, it's a decent bike, but you can see from the performance of our teammates, it's not the best bike on the grid. I really am outperforming it right now, and to keep battling with these guys would be decent. So when the opportunity comes, we're going to have to switch team. We're going to have to move to a better Moto2 team. Coming through turn number 8 then. Like I say, this is where we start losing time. It's these long sweeping corners. I just get so much understeer through. This is turn number 9, running out wide there. Come on, hold it. And Remy Gardner clips the back of us and then backs right off for some reason. Into turn 10, into this chicane. Here comes Remy Gardner again. We might struggle to keep it with him. Oh, contact with him. But we've got the inside line. If we just break that a little bit later than him, into turn number 12. He runs round the outside. See, look how much understeer. I just can't get the front end of the bike in. And here comes Navarro. Not today. Come through turn 13 into turn 14. We get a good run through that chicane, which gives us a run onto Remy Gardner into the final corner. Come on, let's take a break as late as we can. Just that Michelin board up the inside. He's clipping our rear tyre there, and there's nothing he can do on the outside because we're on the inside. He's not going to hold it around the outside. No, he clips the back of us there. I don't know why he insisted to run into me then, but there he is, Remy Gardner. I think I am holding this pack up because you can see they should be able to overtake me shortly. Braking as late as possible into turn number 1. Very late on the brakes there. And look at that, the front tyre as well is going to go. Again, why am I so heavy on the front tyre today? I thought it might have just been Le Mans, but even with this medium tyre around here, why am I so heavy on it? That is strange, that. Very, very strange. But anyway, come through sector 1 then. What's the gap? 2.2. We're okay through sector 1. It's sector 3 where I lose all the time. Right, Remy Gardner's behind us. Got to push, watch out for him. Got to watch out for our front tyre as well. We're going to start losing performance now. Come on. Through turn 8. Like I say, this is where we start losing time. Let's go! Up through turn 9, up the hill, and then into turn 10, the chicane. Oh, come on, yes, we hold that apex, lovely. I can feel the controller vibrating, it's telling me the front tyre is gone. But we're keeping Remy Gardner at bay this time round. He's not got a chance to come up our inside or anything like that as we hold it into turn 12. So we've had a much better race than expected. The AI really struggled to overtake us as we come into this chicane. Get a decent exit through turn 14. Oh, cut the corner a little bit there. And Navarro's ahead of Remy Gardner there. Break at the Michelin board into the final corner. So it looks like we are actually going to bring home 5th place. On 100% difficulty, I would take that considering the struggle we had in qualifying. And we actually did pull out a bit of a gap there through the final sector. But there we go. 5th place, I will take that. Just need to get a better bike really, or develop the bike a bit further. But I probably should have put some bike development on. People have been saying to do practice to get bike development points, but for now in Moto2, I ain't bothered about Moto2. I just want to get into MotoGP and then I'll do stuff like that. But anyway, we dropped down from the lead of the championship, which is expected. You'll probably notice we'll start tumbling. A bit more down to reality, but here we go then. Got a nice amount of development points there, and our riding position, brakes, lean angle, stuff like that. It's all improving those skills. So a decent result there for us. So here we are, we've got some offers then. So let's take a look at the offers. There's no harm, we can't get to Moto2. We can go back to Red Bull Rookie. Oh no, we can't go back to Red Bull Rookies. But we got the Sky Racing team. We got the Federal Oil team. Kiefer Racing. Dynavolt. And then we got Intran Swiss Innovative Tech 3. Well, what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to go for this Moto2, this lovely Sky Racing team one, I think. Or should we go for Federal Oil? No, we'll go for the Sky Racing team. I'm going to go for the Sky Racing team, hop on that bike for the next episode. So I really do need a better bike than we were on before. So there we go. There we have it. I hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, remember to give it a like, comment and subscribe for more. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram and Twitch. All links in the description. So we'll see you in the next one.